wild as shit. That slide would have that was even easier. It just turns it into a slide image. They tripping. It doesn't move around. Let's see if the background is screen move around. It was closing shit and everything. Mm-mm-mm. So sad. Horrible, horribly sad. I got to do better. That's nothing for this. It's not even it don't have to download from no network or nothing. This is a file on the computer, so it shouldn't take nothing for these files to download. That is terrible. And it wouldn't matter if it was 8,000. It's just switching them pages into images. That shit ain't nothing for that system to do. Adobe Creative is an awesome system to use. It's not slow like this. I should have kept this joint on here when the page was trying to close itself and all that crazy shit. Wow. But when you do IT, you can tell when somebody else mess with things in the network or when they on there because it's running slow or when they trying to stop you. Work very, very hard to be able to do what I do. It's not easy being it's a blessing. Liking to learn is a blessing. It truly is. I really do thank my aunt for my punishment. One of my punishments being reading. That was one of the best things that ever happened to me because it made I actually enjoy reading, so it makes learning a lot easier than if you don't like to read. This is like almost at 4 minutes, and that was like 2 minutes before, so it's probably like 6 minutes to load those pages. This not a download. This not a I'm sorry. This is an export, but it's not download off of a network such as the internet or nothing like that. This file is downloading and where it's exporting to is just into another system, and it moves a lot faster than this. Adobe is not this slow. This program is made to do this to transfer files because you can actually transfer files and if you have the Creative Cloud, you can transfer files in a lot of different ways, change extensions to files, bridge different files in different programs, and everything else. It's a Creative Cloud is an awesome, 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 awesome suite. It's worth it, and they have a lot of tutorials for people who do not have any knowledge or education of programs or systems. They have a lot of tutorials that assist you with their program. and the toils that they have to assist you with their program, it actually allows you to walk through it step by step and explains it as you go along. And you can save those tutorials if you choose to, and or you can go back over them and redo them. And it's for different things. And all of their programs in the suite has it. But if you're a person that is a beginner, or you're a person that's a professional, or in between, their suites is the bomb. It really is. So it's not this slow like this, but this is one of the things that goes on here. Outside of them, doing all the stuff that they do with the files to delete things and remove them, they have to do it slowly because there's so many files. It actually, of course, there's a trace. There's no way of not, especially being as though you're accessing the system from the internet. But like I said, it's the federal government, so it's a different ball game altogether. This is crazy. Let's see. Ooh. It's almost 10 minutes, and it's not even halfway. And it's not the file size. Adobe Creative Cloud is not this slow. It loads. Like I said, this is not like it's downloading from a network. This is just transferring to another program. So it's going to basically just change the file extension to a different extension in another program. Many of the files that I have them in different extensions. And people really don't be understanding the value. Oh, what happened there? We back. So I'm about to get crazy. Uh-oh. Yeah, like things like that happen is very weird. It does that with trying to close programs and everything, and regardless of what anybody says, it lets me know that someone else is on the network and they're messing with things. It's usually like that because when I'm doing something and it changes right there, that's what they was doing that in Virginia. That's what made me pay attention to how the government was moving behind the scenes. I couldn't be more focused on nothing else because, the lady down there from DHS, oh, everything is the government fault. Yes, ma'am, it is. All the government resources has been used to do this, ma'am. Yes, that's exactly what it means. If I provided all the resources in a crime, ma'am, it would be my fault. You would hold me responsible and accountable. So why do you feel like your agencies and all of the people that work for you and how they use those resources that are provided from the government? Because those are not your resources. You're an employee. You're using the government's resources illegally. And you're allowed to do that on a high level. You can't ignore crazy mess like that. Come on, man. Stop playing with me. You can't play with my finances and be the representative or the clerk, the bottom person. No. You have to have some high access and authority, and it has to go through different departments for finances. I don't care what institute it is, because in order for your institute to be within the laws and ethics set for financial institutes nationally, because it's a federal law, it's set up that way. That's how it's set up. It's for a reason. And a lot of times that's why when these things happen, when these banks do these criminal activities, as you see, it's not just one person working from their office. They have to collaborate from different departments to be able to do this. I mean, we play a lot of games and we like to act real ignorant, and it's really sad. It's a sad situation. This is almost at 12 minutes. It's not even halfway through. This is not this program running this slow. I work using these programs, so I know how fast they are. The reason why people pay for them because of the speed and the effectiveness. These programs are efficient. They're efficient for large files, small files. They're efficient. They move faster than this. They upload faster than this. This is not what you got to do. You don't have to wait 30 and 40 minutes to upload no files, no matter how big it is, how many pages, or none of that. These programs work faster than this, because although the program is cloud-based, you have a download. So you have an on-premise desktop apps that you use, and you can link cloud. You can have cloud-based where you can be able to access your files and the things that you use in these systems on the go. You can also access your systems on the go if you need to. So, I mean, like I said before, I didn't just start using these programs to not know how they work. I've been using them for a long time. And as you can see, this joint is moving like super, 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 super slow. And this is not this program moving slow like this. I mean, this is not like I'm on some type of high-tech secure systems. I mean, they've been messing with this computer. My other computer was a lot more secure because of it was school-based, so it had to be to do everything that it needed to do. So, I mean, this shit is just wild. And after you go through stuff for so long, you're tired of all the bullshit and all the pretending and playing. This is at 13 minutes now. Keep acting like this is not what's going on and this is not what's happening. It's not changing nothing. It's not assisting or helping anybody. It's really bullshit. And that's a fact. Because we've fallen behind and suffering the most. And it's just a mess. Almost at 14 minutes. And this show not even halfway through. So you telling me if it took 15 minutes to get halfway through, this joint will take 30 minutes to export a file so you can leave and go do a whole bunch of shit and come back before this is done. But I'm sure if I get up and I don't sit here and watch this shit, then something's gonna happen where it failed or some crazy shit that it normally doesn't do, because like I said, these are great systems. They're very effective and efficient. They're very flexible because when you have the suite, you have so many different desktop apps. Some of them are mobile that you can use and collaborate to link things together to create projects. You can even link your media, your media, the things that you make media with on here. You can link that straight to your Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and make videos or banners or whatever you want directly to fit the criteria for their social media. I mean, it's when I say it's a awesome, sweet, it's awesome. So these programs that I be using, when they don't work or something is wrong, I know because I've been using them so long. You understand? So that's why I didn't. It's been years, especially when it comes to Microsoft. I started learning Microsoft in 2000. I started learning Microsoft Desktop in 2003 when I got certified um, in 2005 because I did the advanced course. So instead of just doing a year, I did 18 months. The extra 6 months is for the advanced course in that Microsoft Desktop Publishing. So I did that, got certified, and I've been messing with Microsoft products ever since. Especially the fact that I'm a student. I've been a student um, forever. Even if even when I work and all that, I'm still a student. I would be in school now, except they're stopping me from doing that as well. So the goal is not to assist me in anything to come out. That's why I'm not playing these games because I'm not a person that even if they was doing all that, the same way I still work at night while homeschool my son during the day. That's the same way I still would be doing everything, going to school, doing all of that. Yeah, I would be under a lot of stress and pressure, and I would probably be like probably a nervous hot mess, but I would get it done because I know that it's a priority thing. That I don't even know how I do that. I thank God for blessing me with that gift as well. So it's not like because this stuff goes on, I just sit here and don't do nothing. No, I've been grinding. You know what I'm saying? It took a while for me to make sure I could do what I need to do. And in doing that, behind the scenes, they've been doing everything to stop me because I know how to survive off of little to nothing, especially by being in a place where I don't have any bills or nothing like that. And I can work. I don't have to worry about paying for my internet. And then if they don't give us food, yeah, I'll be hungry. I'll be starving. But I can feed my son. He won't be hungry and starving. That's for sure. Because he does eat a lot of the stuff that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of that junk. Anyways, I just make do and work and grind and build. But when I got them messing with my finances, when I have to deal with them snatching my systems and taking my systems and going through things with the corporations that I deal with, such as Microsoft, and because that's one of my main systems that I use. So and going through all of that, where they had my system for like it's been over a year that it's been like shut down. So when I go back to transfer it, I see that they already started deleting sites off of it, which means they can delete information off the site and stuff like that. This is stuff that I go through with corporations. So um, it's in the way of my business and what I do to financially support me and my son. I also go through this with PayPal with their accounts. They was taking double payments out. Although they're small payments, they're hitting me for money with fees and anything they can hit me with. The bank, same thing, reversing payments, taking money, not putting it on the statement. All these things, I discuss them with these financial institutions. I'm not just discussing it with you. So they're fully aware that I know that they're doing it and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They're not on the phone telling me I'm crazy and I'm lying because they know it's on their recordings and everything. So this is something that they do extensively. Like I said, it's something that's okay and it's fine to do because when you're doing it at this level and you can cover it up, that's exactly what it is. We're almost at 19 minutes. We're at 19 minutes now, and shit, we just got halfway through. So it looked like if it took 20 minutes to get halfway through, shit, we might be here till tomorrow. No, this is not the system doing this. It is not. This is not. The system is not. The slow works a lot better. I just want you to see, and it's like this because of whatever's going on the network and however they messing with these systems behind the scenes. And to do stuff like this, it's extensive, so you have to use a lot of resources and agencies, and that's what I pay attention to. I understand how you track and profile and how you set up things to do it, and you monitoring and you sending people in to get to know the families and the relatives and all the different things that you do to set up, to build, to destroy. You know, it's I understand it because of me paying attention. You know what I'm saying? That's all. So, and me understanding that, understanding the impact of that, I have to stand up because, like I said, nobody else is gonna stand up for my kid. He's gonna be targeted and not even know it. While they're lying and telling him that he has a chance of life and he can be anything, and they already got a whole target on his back. That's crazy. Aiming straight for his head, terrible. But it's like that, and it's becoming acceptable and the norm, and that's where it's really really sad at. It's a sad, pathetic thing. Woo! I need my hair cut in the back. Ooh, it's itching. It's growing out, and it's annoying. It doesn't stay short long, that's for sure. I need that joint cut down. This joint literally gonna take 30 minutes. Guys, we're not about to wait this whole thing out.